right, so we got to do our QTNA segment. We still forgot about the QTNA.
This QTNA segment is sponsored by Fishnet Condoms.
Hey,
If she has a good job,
I love this segment.
nice
Same
hair,
way.
real hair,
because
you can get some nice hair, but it ain't
takes
necessary.
care of her kids that she got now. Nice house, and most importantly, good credit.
Use fishnet condoms.
Use Fishnet Condoms. This segment is sponsored by Johnny's Fishnet Condoms. Trap her king.
I was waiting for the tagline.
That's the tag.
All right, go ahead. There you go. The
Shout out.
All right. So the question that we had was, nope. Okay, so
Not doing that one.
So okay, we got two. I'm gonna go to short one first. If a woman asks you on a date, hits you up, hey, what you doing tonight, or what you doing tomorrow? Let's go to happy hour, or let's go to the movies or something. If she asks you,
he looking at you.
When you get there and the bill comes, do you expect to pay?
So here's my answer to that.
Is yes or no?
No, I'm not expecting to pay.
Okay.
But here's my thing. As I've gotten older in life, I've understood, whatever you want to say it. I've started to understand different aspects of dating, whatever you want to call it, courting, whatever. If a woman asks me out, I'm assuming that she's cool with her paying. In my head, though, we're either going Dutch or I'll pay for it. But I'm assuming that you're gonna pay for it.
You ever went on a Dutch date before?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Really?
Y'all never?
I can't recall ever going on a Dutch date.
Yeah, I have. So if she
That's
doesn't initially grab that ticket, we're gonna have a problem.
Ooh,
it's not that.
So let's talk about
I
that.
won't pay for
Let's
it.
talk about that since we in 2020 now. Do you have that conversation before you go out to dinner, or because it's an assumption, to avoid it being a problem? To avoid it being a problem from the get-go, why not just clarify that?
Because I think with me, this is just me. I see the idea of that, but with me, I feel like the woman that I attract, or the woman that is gonna ask me out on a date, I feel like she has the aptitude. You're right, but men and women assume all the time. It's just life.
I'm just saying, in regards to the question, if it's a matter of it even being an issue of whether or not that would happen, if you already know as a dude, if she don't grab the bill when you ain't she the one who asked you out, you know it's gonna be a problem, then you might as well just let her know up front. Listen, we going Dutch.
Okay, see, hold on, wait.
Because, now I broke up the whole thing. Because you're gonna weed out a real one or not, right?
So here's my thing. I want to enjoy myself, right? I feel like to me, it's all a test. It's all a test to me. Anytime if I'm dating or whatever, recording each other, everything's a test with me. So I have to see it out to the end. If I stop it midway, I may not get to enjoy what would have happened on the date. So I don't even want to mess that part up. I'll wait to the end
and say something.
Or not even say something. I'll pay for it. We'll have that conversation. We'll have that conversation later. Like, hey, we went out last night. I felt like you should have paid for that because you asked me out. I'm not gonna fuck the mood up or fuck the date up because it's not that serious to me. It's not that serious. $100 on a date, whatever. You pay to play. It's not that serious.
As a woman, I say it is definitely your responsibility to pay if you ask a man out. It's 2020. If we're going to talk about equality and all of that other stuff, if you in yourself feel like that you want to ask a man out, shoot your shot, do your thing, ladies, it is okay to treat a man.
You know what we talked about last.
And because you asked them out, which women, not many women do that.
At the same time, you have to realize that there are some women, and women, I'm talking to you too, you too, you out there. If you're a woman that is a traditional woman, and you still on the traditions of if you go out with a man, period, and you're dating or courting, you feel like he's in the obligation to pay, I believe you should let him know that you are a traditional woman looking
You
for
ain't
a traditional
asking a
man.
man to go out, first of all. So if you're asking me to go out, I'm gonna
I agree with
debunk
that.
I'm like, so
I
you're
agree.
not traditional. So if we're going out, I'm going to assume that you're gonna pay.
I agree.
Not to say that I will make you pay, but if you don't like at least glance
Reach
at that
for it.
motherfucker,
At least make me feel
receipt,
like you got it.
You ain't
Yeah,
even
I
really
get
got like grab it, like just.
Nah, don't. If
I'll
you
be alright.
no.
I'll be alright.
If you're not paying for it, don't look at that motherfucking ticket. That's how I feel.
I do that shit all the time.
Don't look at that motherfucking ticket.
Depending on what date it is, and in our little weekly date or monthly date, I'll look at it. She got it this time.
Nigga, you all right, so
But she got it this time. I did it last time. I just want to see like what we spent, so that way I know next time when we're here, this is about the bill that's gonna be. So when I pay next time, I'm like, okay, we spent $72. Cool, whatever.
Yeah, I don't do that, but you know,
So what you doing? You think she should pay?
I'm always gonna grab for it. You gonna have to tell me.
Yeah,
I got it.
Exactly. That's me.
I had a homeboy that left a girl. We played flag football with him. Was on a date, and she asked him out, and the bill came, and she acted like she
Didn't see it.
didn't know what to do. So he
Oh,
paid.
yeah.
He paid his half or whatever.
Yeah.
He went to the bathroom,
You know, can't-
called me.
He ghosted her though.
What?
Oh.
Called
yeah.
me. I went to pick him up and we bounced.
Damn,
She was calling his phone when we left and he did not answer the phone.
he trashed that.
Yeah.
Why he trash?
Super trash. You can't.
Man, I mean,
Don't
you're a
ghost
man,
her,
dog.
though.
Just
Like-
goddamn, just, yeah, exactly.
Like-
Pay for the shit. Like, look, all right.
Yeah, cause she at the table
that.
right now, bitch ass. Like he didn't even have the decency to
Yeah,
do
they
that shit to my
communicate.
face.
Look,
Oh,
look,
sorry.
Nah,
yeah.
shit, hell
And
no.
then when
I'm
you get
not
back,
gonna jump on that
then when
man
you about to, when you leave,
So-
and then she texts you, appreciate I had a good time. Don't even respond back. Fuck that shit.
I ain't
Anyway.
gonna do it.
Oh, y'all
Ah,
niggas want to be
so-
nice today. Oh, y'all
Who's
niggas
nice?
want to be nice today.
How's that been nice? Like, yo, fuck
you
out of here.
mean?
Like, bitch, I don't need you.
I'm out. I paid
Like,
my
that's
shit.
see,
I'm out.
that's how I am. Like, bitch, no,
It wasn't like he
God.
went to the waiter in the back and was like, hey, I'm going to pay my half. I'm going to be out.
Nah,
I paid his half in front of her. Here you go, waiter. Take my shit. I'm about to step this way.
I don't know. I guess for me, it may be a pride thing. Like,
It's a
look,
super pride thing.
it's like, look, I pay for this shit, but fuck you. You'll never see me again.
Absolutely.
Like, your loss.
He was
not
a
mine.
young nigga. That's why I said like back in the day, I would have just like me nowadays. I don't think you the way that you are now. I don't think you'd be that way back then. I think you would have probably did the same shit back then.
Nah, I never did before. What I
Ryan with the
I-
dreads.
you're
was a
right.
Fucking
no.
dick.
Lies.
Not
You're right. I
Ryan
did
with
it.
the
I did it
dreads.
one time only
And you
because
had dreads, didn't you?
no,
Yes, you did. Ryan with the dreads is a fucking savage.
no.
Ryan
I
with the
didn't
dreads
have
is a
dreads.
fucking savage.
I didn't have dreads. And not only reason I did it was because she was fucking 25 minutes late. So when she got there, I had already ordered my food, ordered my drinks.
Yeah.
My food had came out by the time she got there because she was 25 minutes fucking late.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
ate my food, drank my drinks,
Yeah.
and left.
So you
I paid for my shit and left. And but I didn't just ghost her. I told her, no, you didn't respect my time. You was
Yeah.
25 fucking minutes late.
Yeah, I agree.
Like we agreed
Yeah.
we agreed on this time because you said that time.
right. So Ryan now, would you do the same thing, or would you wait it to order and wait till she came?
No, I did the same thing.
You do the same thing.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't do that. I would have waited till she came.
What you mean?
I would have waited 25 minutes. I
So now
wouldn't
you just being
order
petty.
my food.
You just been petty. I don't do that petty shit though. I mean, it's probably a difference in our skin tones. But anyway. So, that's something.
This colorism, Jesus.
Ryan, it's that dark skinned nigga shit.
You dating a chick, right? She has a side nigga.
Okay.
He whips her ass,
Okay.
and you find out.
Okay.
Do you defend her?
This is tough.
Hold on, he's a side nigga?
Yeah.
No.
No.
She- the
I'm
girl.
my girl.
It has a side,
Has a side
side
nigga.
and the side nigga is whooping her ass. Do you defend her?
Ooh,
That's rough.
that is rough.
That is one of the hardest questions I've been asked in a while.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
It is because the type of person I am, I might whoop his ass just because maybe I just feel like fighting. But I would whoop his ass just because I want to whoop his ass. And it has nothing to do with her situation. Like, you, whatever y'all got going on, you fucked up. So I'm not doing it because of you. I might just go whoop his ass.
Because your pride hurts.
Just because pride.
You
You know what I'm saying? And so now I get an opportunity.
You do, but the reason.
But exactly. So now I get to whoop your ass on some shit that don't got nothing to do with
that you
like,
just need to release.
That's not,
you fucked my girl.
But that's not what's going to, that's not what's going to be said though. What's going to be said is he defended his girl.
Yeah, and that could be fine too. I'll take the good PR. Like, oh, he did it. Like you know what I'm saying? He did it through all the circumstances.
Knowing you beat his ass for a whole different reason.
And I'm whooping his ass just because he fucked my queen. What we talked about last time? He fucked my queen.
Right.
So that's going to give every chick next the green light to it.
Oh, no.
I can fuck around. You going to defend me?
No, you right. So that's I mean, that's a hard question. I'm like...
To me, I think it depends on the dynamics of the relationship.
It is.
Obviously, yeah.
It is.
So, like a wife or somebody that I've been with for years, I'm deeply involved with. That nigga's catching a fade, and then she's done afterwards.
I was about to say, is she done afterwards?
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely. I mean, I've told you that. Like,
But,
this is Double Standard Podcast for a reason. Like,
You know, it's
you
funny.
cheat, it's over. Like,
I'm over here really thinking.
God,
I'm really thinking.
Let's dive.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
I mean, I'm protect women first, and then I'm gonna deal with you afterwards.
I'm thinking of two
That's
sides.
what's up.
It's two sides of me. I'm like,
I'm glad he said that. That's dope. That's super dope.
Yeah.
do I whip his
That's
ass? Obviously, he hit a woman just in general. Period.
It's
But
he
then
called
he
the police
hit
for that.
my
though.
woman, but she cheating on me.
But the thing is, though,
Do I just be like, fuck it?
he felt like you were such a bitch.
Bitch,
He could
like-
hit your woman.
That's true too.
See, I don't.
That's the good ego
that's-
shit.
I wouldn't have taken it
That's-
though. But I mean,
yeah.
I could see that though.
Yeah,
But I couldn't-
that's
I wouldn't take it.
testosterone.
So
All
that's
like,
why- that's
ego.
why- that's
You
why-
just, you just whip his ass off GP and then you sent her on her way because of what happened.
He got his ass whooped because he disrespected me in more than one way.
Right.
In multiple ways. And so,
Like,
again,
because that's currently yours still
Exactly.
until you
And
break
felt
up.
like you could do that. So not only did you beat my chick up because you felt like I wasn't gonna do shit,
But you beat my chick up.
and you been fucking the shit out of my chick too. And you probably doing that nasty shit that is gonna hurt my feelings.
So I'm really gonna whoop your ass.
So you got
really
to fade the
man,
nigga.
I'm thinking about-
And then the thing is, you can't break up with her publicly.
No.
You just gotta let y'all have that conversation afterwards, and y'all are done. But
Right.
you can't do it publicly. You can't. You can't the video was fucking.
This is
uploaded.
really good. This is
The
really
video uploaded
interesting.
online
Like this is
of you whipping this nigga, and
So-
then somebody put the backstory of she
so
was.
you're
right,
protecting your honor
Stone.
at that point.
Taking your image.
Your image, like your ego, like you're protecting that. At that point, it's not about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about her.
It's not about her.
Yeah, she's done though, but I'm still gonna. He gotta catch a fade.
You'd absolutely got
I mean-
to trade. That's a great question.
That's a really great question.
Now let's get the woman's perspective. Would you whoop a chick's ass if she hit your man, and he cheated on you with her?
No. Next
Woman
question.
doing that shit, man. Fuck out of here, man. It's a woman. Come on, man. We
What,
talking
she
about
ain't whooping
women.
his ass?
No, women ain't finna, man.
Oh no! I will not say that.
What,
Like it is some chicks out here who will get upset because she fucking they dude, and listen. It's a lot of
But we
chicks
weren't
out there.
talking
that
about
do
that.
they
We was talking about
gonna
'cause
jump
they
you
hit her.
together. They gonna jump you together. What he do? Cause the first thing he gonna say is what did he do to deserve to get hit? That's the first thing he gonna
Brought
say.
that back, dude.
That's
I
the
see
first
what
thing
you
gonna
did
say.
there, Ron. I see
And
what
then
you
guess
did
what?
there.
Now you over here like Snoop Dogg and fucking Jenna Juice video. Get your ass
Nah, okay.
whooped
So here's the
by
thing:
two chicks.
the woman is just concentrating on the emotional aspect of her being hurt because he cheated. She's stuck there. She not even going. She don't. At this point, I don't care
can't
that
get
she.
past that.
I can't get past that.
Getting your ass
You cheated on me.
Right.
Like at that point, for a woman, she's just like. She's in her mind. She's replaying all the scenarios in which like when you could have cheated.
That's why.
Damn,
That's the worst part of
so that's for a
cheating.
woman. That's what she's processing. She's literally like, damn. When he told me he was at the club with his homeboys, he really was smashing old girl. He said he went to church with his mama. He was smashing old girl. He said he went to see his daughter. He was smashing old girl.
So
They're gonna think of that. Oh, hold on. They're gonna think of that. And all the times that they turn down niggas.
Yeah, that too.
I heard that before. I heard that recently.
Yeah, that too.
So let me ask you this:
That
for
too.
the man part of it, is he wrong for not defending her and not beating him up? If
I don't
that
think
was the
so.
scenario,
Absolutely not.
So he's not wrong.
No, you know what?
It's not right. It's a personal
He
preference.
should literally
It's
look
okay.
at
So
her.
it's just more of a personal
Yeah,
preference.
it's just-
absolutely.
And but I'm
you
glad.
lay
I'm
that bed,
glad.
you lay in it.
He
Both
should
of
look at
y'all-
her and he should say, "You should call the police."
Absolutely.
Like,
Right.
like I'm serious. Like you have to start doing that shit. Like you know what? You should call the police. That's unfortunate, but you know what I'm saying. Your bags is on the front porch.
There you go.
Go ahead and call the police. I got company right now. You
Big drawer.
know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Like I'm gone. Like
And now, y'all, both of y'all made extremely good points, which I appreciate. Is like making sure, like we defend women in cases of like abuse and domestic violence and stuff like that. And that,
Gonna get you the ass.
but stop that. Man. I'm trying to get that.
You been to pick me.
I'm trying to get that PR.
You've been to
I'm trying to
pick
get
me.
the PR, please.
You been and pick me.
Can I get some good pussy? Can I get some DMs? Like you, like I know you was one of the good ones on that podcast. Yeah, sure.
edit the fuck out of this, Ryan, so that all of this shit.
Oh, we passed
edit
the
it
hour
to where
anyway.
it's trash. That's what everybody gonna look at when they see eyes. This dude, he listen, he Aquarius
Just a
loving.
little bit of trash.
A little bit of trash.
And he allows himself to be beat on. So you know what they say. You know what they say.
What they say.
You know what they say. Now I
They
ain't
say a lot
trying you.
of things, but what do they say?
I ain't trying you, but you know what they say.
What
They
they
say if you let a woman beat on you, you let her.
You let her what? I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
He can't even
I'm
get.
waiting.
Are you trying to strategically figure out how to say this?
Right? Are you trying to PR this? Or are you
Look,
trying
look
to?
at, look at
I'm trying to find the right word. It's the word for it. It's
trying
word.
to say it.
If you let a woman beat on you,
Peg me?
you let a woman pig.
Fuck no.
How is that even in the same
It can't be.
scenario?
What kind of
Because
shit
she's
is that,
taking your
Ryan?
masculinity.
That kind of
She's taking it.
Stop
She
it.
took
Stop
it.
No,
it.
okay, she's not taking
Absolutely
it. She's
not.
just challenging it.
She is definitely challenging
She's
your
challenging
man.
But she
your
not taking
man.
it.
She's
She
taking.
and
That's taking your
look,
manhood.
She
You
took
pegging
your
somebody.
manhood. She two-pieced your ass. You sat there and looked straight ahead, didn't respond.
No,
I'm
that's
two-piece your ass, and I'm gonna put this shit in your ass.
no. That's
We're
like
not gonna
like
do
it.
anything.
it's like if you literally getting your ass like whooped, like
But you
she's
got-
on the ground, like
No,
Nah,
first of all,
digging,
No, it's-
digging
it's
you out.
mind
Like,
control.
that's
No,
getting
no,
your
no.
ass.
If
So
you
now
have
you get
Ryan-
two pieces. And you
Thank
like,
you.
No, it's mind control
I ain't gonna
because
hear.
And that, you know what? That might have been the damn face I made.
not
Bro,
gonna hear.
you might have hit that shit right in the head. That's the face
I
I
ain't
was
gonna hear.
making.
That's not. That doesn't mean like later on the night. Fuck me in the
can
ass.
take it.
nah, it ain't no go ahead fuck me in the ass. It's you stroking and then
And she turn you over.
you know how you be like turn over. You gonna be stroking, then she gonna stop and be like turn over.
No.
that
gonna
is
tell
that
you
is
turn
even
over.
a line.
So you never had
No.
you never had a
No.
chick tell you turn over before.
No, fuck no.
Not turn over. No.
No.
Why would she tell me to turn
I don't
over?
even like. I don't even like to get
Right.
fucked too
Like,
hard.
she should tell me
And don't
change
ride me
positions
too
on, like,
hard and
or,
say.
like-
I don't even like that shit. Don't have me like.
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
have me like this. Don't have no motherfucker. Don't fucking do that shit. Don't fucking. I'm sensitive about that shit.
why not?
You don't like being manhandled.
I
You don't like being manhandled by a
don't
woman.
like to be manhandled like that.
But you know, certain aggressions
Well,
come
you know,
out.
you got that long hair that you point your shit.
Certain aggressions.
It's
certain,
your-
yeah.
Young Lord.
They pull your shit.
Lord,
Are they stroking?
Yeah, he like that hair pull.
Yeah,
yeah,
the demon.
yeah.
Look,
This demon
She
be on his ass.
she grabbed his
I
motherfucking
got-
throat. That's what she did
Demon
with
be on
two
your ass.
hands.
she didn't grab my throat before.
She
and,
with two hands.
When she ride you like this.
and I ain't like that shit.
Like-
Cause I just don't like. Look, like I told you, like
You don't like when a woman going to beast mode?
One more
you
question.
going to beast mode. Just don't have me like.
Well,
I don't like that shit.
One more question. I'm gonna leave you alone. One more question. I'm gonna leave you alone. So when she's riding you, and
Okay.
she's choking at the same time. Did she make you put your knees to your
Get the fuck. Get the fuck.
And you know she be on top on her.
Oh my eyes, you are so wound up sexually.
No,
like,
I'm not.
Like
you gotta relax,
Who hurt
honey.
you?
No.
Yeah. You gotta let that change go.
Every time they want to
like,
offend you,
who hurt
you? Ain't nobody hurt me. I'm
Ain't
just
nobody
responding.
hurt me.
I'm just responding, motherfucker.
Damn. No. Like,
you ain't got to a point of like just relaxing, like literally relaxing sexually and allowing
I
her
do relax.
to, you know what I'm saying, get her rocks off.
A compromising position.
Just ain't gonna
I have no. I don't put myself in compromising positions. That's just me, and it ain't nothing wrong. Listen, it ain't nothing wrong with however you like to have sex. And I'm not about to sit on this podcast and
absolutely. But question for you
and
before
tell
you
anybody
even say
how to have sex and how not to have sex and what is just for me.
the sex that you had when you was 18 versus the thoughts in which you had sex wise. How old are you now?
32.
33. So what you now at 33, there was some shit that you thought at 18, I'd never do that shit. Right. Absolutely. So at the same time, like with a woman, she has those same inhibitions that she wants released and she wants to be had.
That's
right?
Conversation.
Absolutely.
And I like that. I like when you turn up. I like all that shit.
But she can only turn up to a certain extent.
No. You can turn up however you want. I'm just gonna control myself. I just don't. Like, I just don't like this motherfucking shit right here. Like,
why me? No fucking horse.
I like seeing that shit. That shit right there is sexy. Like, I mean, you feeling it.
Why you feel like any position that you can be in? Why do you feel like you can be compromised in any position?
Right. If you
with the woman.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not. Again.
Now, hold on. Don't get me wrong. It's some shit. I'm just not gonna do either.
It's just like
everybody has boundaries.
I like the.
You don't just feel comfortable doing just whatever with a woman.
Yeah, I know. I get turned up. I get turned up.
He don't do it freely.
I like for a woman to get turned up. Some stuff.
That's a fine
I have
line,
to think. I have to think about it. I have to like.
You just not gonna be doing what
process
and stuff. And again, like we talked about before, like butt stuff is my red line. It ain't nothing wrong with like I said, man. I would never sit back and judge.
You wanna let you eat your ass?
No, sir. And it's not even a situation where I feel like it's wrong or it's you know what I mean? Like if you said that, just for example, I listen, we don't know what each other like sexually on this podcast. My boys, but we don't have these conversations. But I would never say, Briscoe, man, that's terrible. You like that, man. That's you suspect for that. Woo. I think I agree with that too. But however, for me, that's my red line. Just because I just don't feel like there is a proper way that could happen. Like I'm not. I don't want my legs up like this. I don't want to be like, you know what I mean? Like tight up. You
gotta do the Captain Morgan, man.
That is a double standard.
You gotta do the Captain Morgan.
That is a double standard.
Absolutely. And that's why we call it.
Because you want women to be in compromising positions.
Like what? What's a compromising position for a woman?
There's none. There is none.
What do you mean there's none?
What is
because half 87.3 and now we did this study again. We did this study with Harvard and Drexel University, but 87.3% of women are on that fake gay shit anyway. Like, oh my bestie, and y'all smack each other ass and blah blah.
And
so then kissing and what do
especially when they get drunk.
Man, y'all turn into full on lesbians.
Okay,
so
but even with regular sex, like you don't think that there's compromising positions for a woman to have to get in to be fucked?
No.
Like when I say what I say when I mean
not
compromising position, I mean like positions that she's just not comfortable in. Like a dude might not be comfortable with his legs up and getting his butt ate. Like, you know what I mean?
But here's
I can't think of any compromising position that a woman could be in. I could be wrong, but I can't think of any. Because most women just like every fucking thing done to them.
That's wrong.
But it's gender related.
Most, not all.
It's gender related. Male and female. Just systemic. Societal
conditioning.
standards.
I absolutely agree. Because
so,
the Kama Sutra says different.
I mean,
and
of
if
course,
you have done
if you,
any movement,
I mean, if you're focused on
the
Kama
Kama
Sutra,
Sutra.
a lot of things ride.
ooh, a lot of things.
A
right.
lot of things
A
ride.
lot of freedom there.
A lot of freedom,
You
and you're not
experienced
judgmental in that, huh?
You experienced it?
Kama Sutra?
Yeah.
I have. But
There's
not,
absolutely certain, like, we've all
I
experienced
know.
Kama Sutra in certain aspects, but not everybody practices the full length of what
Right.
Kama Sutra in the different positions and the different, because it's just a different,
I've
because
never-
because of conditioning, you feel like you are compromised because as a man, your legs is in the air while she riding you on top.
Oh, yeah, fuck my legs in the air. That shit feel good. We good. We
But
good
that's
money.
the thing. Y'all feel like y'all in compromising positions, but that's a whole different
That- I
level of
don't- but
sex.
that's not. But for me, if you're doing it with the woman,
But,
I don't.
but
think
you can't say that because then she put out a deal don't want to fuck you in the ass as a
Hey,
woman.
you let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
A woman don't have a dick, so her pulling out a fake dick is not the same thing.
She can put her finger in the ass.
She's not doing that either. But
I'm just
still.
saying she can.
She not doing
Briscoe
that.
hit
Not
Briscoe
because-
hitting some Briscoes,
She
hit
can
some
finger you in it, but
valid
it's-
points.
but it's a girl.
But what I'm
It's a
saying,
girl.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
It's
that you gonna let me finish?
No.
God dang.
It's
No.
a girl.
Oh, okay, I'm agreeing with you that it is a girl. God damn. What I'm saying is men can still feel like they're in compromised positions. Or just they have just non-negotiables. Like you put your tongue in my ass, but you're not sticking your finger in my ass.
I mean,
some men
I
feel
get
like
that,
that. And
but
some
at the
women are
end
the
of
same
day-
way.
Yep,
At the end of the day,
absolutely.
to your definition, you shouldn't feel some type of way because it's a woman that's doing that.
But if it's
Her
something that
body
you don't
parts.
want to do,
I
it's
understand
it's
that.
different than feeling in a compromise, being in a compromised position
Uh-huh.
against something that you just don't want to do. That's different.
And so-
because
so
if you're in a compromised position, you're doing it anyway. But if it's
Right.
something you just don't want to do, you're just not going to do it.
Do you try it first before you say you don't want to do it? Because how do you know it won't bring you sexual pleasure or release
Because if it does,
you never
because
tried
if
it?
it does, you're scared of enjoying that sexual pleasure because
The stigma
society
attached
makes
to it.
that not manly.
Like, for example, I don't do anal, but I know I don't do anal because I've tried anal before and I was just like, nah, not for me. But for me to be like, just out the rip, I don't do anal, there's an association that comes with that
Yeah, you
as
had
to
have some
why
type of
I
experience as
don't.
to why you
I
don't.
mean,
Why
you
I
can
don't
watch
have
porn
it,
and just
so-
watching these girls getting their back blown out, and I'm just like, I just can't take all that
And
dick in my ass.
For me, it's the whatever y'all said it was, the social whatever
Stigma.
The stigma. Yeah, I'm no.
And I think where I've
rubbing your
grown.
finger across it, but you ain't sticking nothing in it.
Exactly.
Fuck out here, I'll punch you in your forehead.
From,
Not even a tongue?
Huh, you can put your tongue in my ass.
Hey!
Surface
I
only.
think where I've grown,
Ass licking ass
Oh,
motherfucker
ass
right here.
sticking ass.
where I've grown is
Don't-
making
Don't
sure.
say don't drink
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna keep that shit.
Stop it.
Fuck y'all.
Stop.
Y'all eat ass.
Stop it. Where
I
I've
didn't
grown
ask
is
you.
making
Exactly.
sure that in
I didn't eat ass in
that
high
we
school.
don't
That's good.
that we don't say that we don't cross the lines and unfairly say gay is not manly. So I make sure that you know what I mean.
Nobody ever thought that.
Nobody, we make sure.
You
No,
know
no. I'm not saying
Yeah,
for
I
everybody
know.
here, but I just
clear
want to
that
make
up.
sure clarify. Like I'm not
Why
saying
you hollering?
I don't know.
He ain't even drinking. Hey, speaking of gay being manly, still, did you see on I thought it was on Twitter when the straight nigga at the mall tried to fight that gay
Oh,
nigga?
he got washed.
Listen,
Man.
I've been telling niggas I've been telling niggas for the longest. Them motherfuckers can fight.
Oh yeah, they got hands.
Hey,
And
listen,
that has
fighting
nothing
all
to do
their
with
life.
masculinity.
They've been
They've been
fighting
fighting all
It's
their
just-
life.
I feel like they
They
have
still
more
men.
to
They've been
defend.
fighting all their life.
Look, I
He
saw.
was mad from some shit that somebody said to him in the third grade.
Exactly.
No, I
Let
saw-
an F-bomb
I-
slip and then just pop. Night.
I was in. It was the summer of 8th grade going to 9th grade. My best friend.
This nigga take it way back.
That my best friend lived with me. My parents took him in. My mama took him in. Just me and my mom and my sister. Mama took him in. He lived with us, and it was a gay dude in the neighborhood. But nobody gave a fuck. Like everywhere I've
Right.
been, it's always been somebody gay. But nobody gave a fuck. Nobody looked at him different. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was like, nah. That nigga go. Like,
Right.
if we grilling out or we going to the ice cream or we
That's
go to the gym, some shit, we ask that nigga to come too. He ain't gonna hoop or nothing, but he hanging out with
Yeah.
him.
Right.
One day,
Okay.
them niggas was fighting. My best friend and this gay nigga was fighting. Mind you, my best friend has been living with me for probably 6 months at this time,
Yeah.
right? I sleep on the bottom bunk. He slept on the top bunk. I had a Nintendo 64. He had a he had a Nintendo 64. I had a Sega Genesis. This is my nigga.
Yeah.
They were fighting, and he whooped my homeboy's ass.
Whooped his ass.
And not just whipped him, he was stomping his ass out in some thong flip flops.
Oh, fuck no.
And I'm here, and me
with the thong flip flops.
my other homeboys sitting there playing pool. We
Just watching
in
this
the rec
shit.
center, and they in the rec center fighting in the game room. And I'm like, we looking at each other like, why these niggas fighting? If you ask why we didn't break it up, it's because we was all homeboys.
Yeah.
Even though he was gay, he was still a homie.
Yeah.
So they fighting, they handle that
They
shit
gonna handle
themselves. So we sitting here like,
That's what's
why
up.
these niggas fighting?
I can't let my homeboy get
So then the shit end, and the gay nigga walk out talking shit, twisting and shit. And the homie, he just got up and looked at us. He looked at us, put his head down and pouted and walked out. We was like, alright, okay. Come to find out, them niggas just had a bad breakup.
Oh,
I knew that was coming.
Them niggas had a bad
no, I did
breakup.
not see that coming.
Look, them niggas had a bad breakup. I did not know that. That shit fucked me up. So now it's like, you been staying in my house.
Oh yeah.
6 months.
Oh yeah.
I thought you was my dog. Like,
He's
you was
your
my
dog.
best friend. Nigga, you ain't tell me you ain't like this nigga. So then after that came out, cause the gay nigga was the one that actually told me what happened.
Yeah. Of course.
And the
Your
homie
wasn't gonna tell you.
he didn't deny it, but he was just like, man, F that nigga, speaking guilty,
Yeah.
basically. So then come to find out, when I started talking to the gay nigga, he was just telling about shit that they used to do. Like, they used to pass each other notes. He like, yeah, you remember you used to pass me this note for such and such, or you would
Did
think
they
that?
have sex?
I didn't ask that question.
Ah.
But it was insinuated. But my thing is
What grade?
We was in 8th going to 9th, our freshman year.
You found out.
Some of
that's
them
a
going to
blessing.
freshman
That's
year
a
in high
blessing
school.
because that could be hard.
That's a blessing.
But the thing is, though, now
No pun intended.
the thing is
Yeah.
you stupid. The gay guy, from what I understand, is still the same guy. And my old best friend, I mean, we still cool now. I won't say we're best friends. I just,
He
Y'all-
still hasn't admitted he's bisexual.
no, he's not. There's no such thing as me being bisexual. But anyway,
Oh, we gotta talk next podcast.
Shit.
Like,
yeah, we can talk about that next
Yeah.
podcast. But he never admitted. he will never admit to them having a relationship. Everybody knows it though, but he will never admit to it. This nigga got
Dang.
kids. He's been married.
you know
The
why he
whole
won't
nine.
admit to it? Cause he's still living it.
I'm not putting it past him. I believe it.
Yep. You gotta be. He's still living it.
Where you live at, Atlanta? Oh, shit, my fault.
Damn, you just stereotyped the whole ATL, my dude. Like,
Why did you laughing like that?
hey, dang.
All right, man, we about to wrap it up. Boy, you are goddamn.
Hit that button for me.
We about to wrap it up.
Hey,
We're gonna be back.
well, for real, though,
we're coming back next week.
Don't fuck around, go to Lenox Mall.
You are
Them
a
niggas being there with the fatigues.
A
Like,
fucking fool.
everybody knows it. You been to Atlanta, been in the mall, Lenox
I've
Mall.
never been to Marlin.
See some niggas in some fatigues. Them niggas is really gay. Them niggas is be
Oh,
gay.
the niggas that you don't expect.
that you don't expect. Them niggas be straight up gay.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, I got another fun. Nah, I'm not. He listen, I ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We love y'all.
we're gonna wrap it up next week if you're free. We're gonna talk about this. Men cannot be bisexual shit.
Ooh, this
Absolutely.
is controversial.
We gotta talk about that. So
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get. That's one podcast that I know for a fact.
women can be, but men
I'm
cannot be
going to get
bisexual.
yelled at.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna.
But-
We absolutely can.
But we're gonna wrap it up. Anybody got anything to
So
say
is
before we
it?
go?
Oh yeah. So I was about to get into it
No,
right
we
now.
don't get into it right now. I'm having
I
to
was,
cut
I
you
was
off.
about to. Okay. Yeah, we going.
Only thing that I will say is, hey, I'm also the podcast host of the Combo L&E podcast. So make sure you guys search in all major platforms, the
Amen.
Combo L&E. Check for your girl Honeybee and the Combo L&E podcast.
Yes, I will definitely be checking that out for sure, because she always comes through with some great insight on our podcast.
We
so-
impressed her today like we normally do.
Yeah,
You did.
but
You did. Thank y'all.
I
Y'all was
definitely want
such
to check it
gentlemen
out.
this evening.
And
We on your ass next week.
oh, we on your
We on your
ass.
No,
because we know for a fact that women are trash.
I'm trying to teach them ladies. It's coming. It's a process. It's a process.
Damn, you ain't hit him with the
Women are
Spanish.
trash. We know this. Prime example of that woman not, with people not.
We're gonna work
taking
together.
accountability of that woman being trash.
We're gonna work together
not
to be
that
more.
guy
To be
that,
more.
That could not have been his key. But anyway, we out.
We out. We love y'all.